What up, what up, what up? Alright, so today we got '04 Civic right here. And we're doing control arm. We're gonna do it on both sides. We're starting over here on the passenger side. So you get your ball joint right there. That right there is where your sway bar link goes in. You got your two control arm going into the frame. So that corresponds as control arm. Alright, so there's your little ball joint right there. You gotta take the cotter pin out first, and then that's 18 millimeter. Over here, this is gonna be a 19 millimeter. You're gonna have to hold the top nut. Like an adjustable wrench or something like that. And that's a 19 on the bottom. And then over here, that is 21. And just goes into there like that. And then over here on the bottom, right here, that's 14 millimeter. We need to take out that also. Okay, we get started on these. Alright, so just held that top nut. You might not have to. It might actually be part of the frame. Anyways, that came out pretty easy. Don't take that nut all the way off because you don't want to mess up the ball joint threads. We're gonna hit that with a hammer to loosen it up. I had to hold those with some needle nose locking pliers, because the nut was twisting the actual thread. That just came all the way out, and you can see the bolts just sitting right there. So there it is right there, bolt. Anyways, I'm gonna hit this right here with a hammer or something, knock it loose, and we can basically pull all the rest of this out. Now, sometimes that hammer just ain't gonna work. Or is that guy, you just gotta have a little front end service kit, and we use this little guy right here. It's 19 millimeter on the bottom, and just set it up in here like that. You want to tighten it up until it hits the bottom of the screw. So put your screw on, leave it loose so that the screw will hold this in there. Tighten it up and it'll come out. So we got it loose now. So now we take this off and basically just pull it on out now. Once I take this off, it comes down like that. Now, that's it. So first thing I'm gonna do is put this in, put a little lube up there, probably spray some lubricant up there in here. Sometimes you gotta knock these down with a hammer or air hammer to open it up a little bit. And then when you tighten it up, same thing, I might hit this with an air hammer just to open it up a little bit, and then when you tighten the bolt in, it'll squeeze it back down. And then we'll put the ball joint in last. So that's pretty much it right there. And then don't forget your sway bar link. Now to go get your sway bar link, if it don't line up, you put once you got everything in there, you put your jack up under the control arm, lower your jack down while you have a jack, one of these right here. And lower it down while the jack's under the control arm, and then it'll lift up, and then aligning up your hole for the sway bar link if you got a problem lining it up. Okay, this is the '04 Civic, lower control arm. This is the passenger side. Okay, one more thing here. Alright, so best thing to do, put this in here first, right? And then what I did is I slid it in. This end over here, I had way over here. So I slid this in first, put my bolt in, and then brought this in, swung it down here, slide it in here, and then lift up and put the ball joint in. That is a 19 millimeter. We use a stud, put it in. To break it loose, you might need like a real long box end. And then, I put this in, put that bolt in, then boom, put this over here, put the bolt in, and then before tightening everything up, and then boom, put that in. And I'm gonna tighten everything up and that lined up also. So Just tighten everything up. You're good to go.